Let's be brutally honest. If your first thought in crypto is, I need 100x, you're not investing, you're buying hope. And the problem isn't that you want to make money. The problem is your brain wants a jackpot, not a process. Because most people in crypto aren't looking for a good opportunity. They're looking for a feeling, excitement, dopamine, that I'm early buzz. And the market charges a premium for dopamine. If you've ever bought a coin because it was everywhere on X, or because you saw next 100x in the replies, stay. This video might save you an entire cycle. Most people think crypto is a financial market, and yes, it is. But in practice, for most people, crypto is a dopamine market. You've got a screen, candles, numbers moving fast. Breaking news every 5 minutes. It's perfectly designed for one thing, keeping you in the loop of just one more refresh. Like a slot machine. Not because you're dumb, because you're human. Memes are fun. That's fine. But meme mentality gets dangerous when it replaces logic. Because a meme coin doesn't sell you an investment. It sells you an identity. You don't buy a token. You buy a team. You buy a logo, a joke, a sense of belonging. And then the worst thing happens. You can't exit rationally because it feels like you're leaving your people. That's crowd psychology. And that's why meme mentality is so powerful. Not because of tech, because of tribe. Now the 100x thing. It sounds like a goal, but it's really a fantasy. Because the 100 times mindset does one thing. It kills your standards. If everything under 10 times feels boring, you'll constantly chase extreme bets. And extreme usually means thin liquidity, weak order books, easy to pump, easy to dump. And then most people fall into the same trap. They chase 100x, but they behave like it's safe. That doesn't exist. Here's the typical scenario. It might sting a little. That's the point. Someone posts a screenshot on X. I put in 2K, now it's 8K. The comments explode. Rocket emojis. Still early. Next leg soon. And your brain starts running a movie. If I buy now, maybe I'm next. No plan. No limits. No time horizon. And then you do the most dangerous thing. You don't buy because you understand it. You buy because you don't want to miss it. That's not a market. That's a FOMO auction. I did this too. More than once. There was a period where a good day in crypto meant I happened to be in the coin that pumped that day, and a bad day meant it didn't. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. My mood wasn't tied to my life. It was tied to a chart. That's not investing, that's emotional dependency. With better graphics. And the worst part? While I was chasing excitement, I was skipping learning. Short-term greed doesn't just hurt your portfolio, it kills your focus. Because if your horizon is by Friday, every hour becomes drama. And when every hour is drama, you make stressed decisions. So you do what most people do. You don't take profit when you should because it can go higher. And when it drops, you don't exit because it will come back. That's the loop. Lottery mindset doesn't lose on one trade. It loses on a series of identical reactions. Here are 3 quick tests. Practical. Test number 1. If X and YouTube disappear today, would you still buy it? If not, it was never your idea. Test number 2. Can you explain in one sentence why it exists? Not, it's going to pump. Actual purpose. Test number 3. What must be true for you to exit? If you don't have an answer, you don't own a position. The position owns you. One more thing that saves people. When something feels too good, pause for 24 hours, not to miss it, to see whether it's a decision or an impulse. Crypto can be brutal, but it doesn't have to be a casino. It becomes a casino only when you use it for dopamine. And that's why most people never build real results. Not because they got in late, but because they keep playing a short game. Now here's the filter that changes how you see everything. In crypto, there are two types of people: builders and speculators. One group builds products, infrastructure, systems. The other group only hunts the next pump. And yes, by the end of a cycle, it becomes obvious who worked and who just traded. In the next video, we go brutally practical: how to spot real builders, and how to recognize projects that live on hype. If you want out of lottery mode, that's the video you need. See you in the next one.